Morning.
Can you begin by telling us how things stand with Bruce Saka?
Well, good morning. Well, Diafra is now in hospital. He's having a scan, and then the scan's going to show us, of course, how big the injury was. Is actually, it is a hamstring, so we don't know. Is it going to be? Well, he is definitely not available for tomorrow, and I don't know now. Is it going to be 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks, or whatever? We have to wait for the results of the scan, and then we're going to know how many weeks we're going to be without him.
What's your gut feeling, though?
It's, of course, it's a big blow for us. I was saying that we missed few players, including him, and we know that what he can give to us, and he showed in a couple of games against Spurs and against Man United on Sunday, what he brings us and what he brings the team. Unfortunately, of course, it's a big blow, for us again to lose him for tomorrow even. And I can only hope that it ain't gonna be long.
Just how damaging, how frustrating is it from your point of view? As you say, he'd only just come back, the game against Spurs and the game against Manchester United.
It is, but unfortunately, it was happening to him even 2 years ago or last year. So there is a history about his injuries, and we were hoping. And he's a hard worker, and all that. But just it is all that I can say is that it's very, very frustrating, especially for the player that was working so hard to come back, and now when he came back and made an impact straight away, again to be sidelined, it's bad for us. It's awful for him, of course, but. Well, I'm sure that this one is not like the one that kept him out from the first day of the pre-season, basically. So this one is, it should be, and it definitely is comparing to that one, minor one, let's say, but still for him and for us, it's a big blow, because as you said, he just came back.
So you'll know more perhaps later today, but it could be up to 4 weeks. Is that kind of where we are?
Hopefully, with the hamstrings, But it wasn't like we hoped that it was just like a precocious one, like a signal, like a nothing, basically tight cramp or whatever. But maybe it is. No, hopefully it is. But I don't know. We're gonna wait.
Are you more optimistic about Andy Carroll? I mean, ahead of the weekend match at Old Trafford, you were speaking very positively about him. Is there a chance of Andy Carroll playing against Manchester United?
Well, we're going to see today. Andy has a good recovery. He's training with us, but sometimes he feels a little bit of that again. And then after that, you have a minor, small setback, or precautious, or are we going to push him a little bit more harder because he felt something? So if he progress like this, let's say, if there are no any more of these like little things that he feels, then he should be definitely for Saturday. And tomorrow we're going to see today, during the training and after the training, how he feels. But that is his situation. If he's okay, maybe tomorrow, definitely Saturday. But we're gonna assess him now in the training, see how it is. Because with him it goes like day by day. Day by day. One day you are getting a big plus in the terms of that, and the next day it's a little bit like we shouldn't push that hard or far or whatever. It's like. It's like on daily basis you have to act.
What are the chances of him making the squad for Manchester United?
Well, I don't know now, to be fair. If you ask me now, no. But then if you go through the training, well, maybe.
How do things stand with the rest of your squad then?
The rest is good.
Yeah.
Like we played a good game a couple of days ago. We got a point, good performance, and now we are facing the same opponent in a different competition. Since I'm the manager, I mean, we played 3 games there, 2 in a league, 1 in a cup. We drew 3 of them, which is good. Let's say it is good, but the draw is not enough tomorrow night. So, and there's got to be a winner there, and it's a big game for us, of course. Of course, the league is always the priority, but I said from the start, even last year or this year, that the Cups competitions are really important for us. There are chance for us, there are hope for us and all that, and now we reach the quarterfinals. I said same against Chelsea, that we were also underdogs, because we were not in the greatest form then, you know, and but then we put a strong team out, and we beat Chelsea. Then we got hit with a very difficult draw again. Man U away, it's a tough one considering who is still in the competition. But as I said, we played 3 games there and we didn't lose. We could have lost any of them, including the one couple of nights ago, but also we could have won all of them. So we are very positive. We played on Sunday and we play on Saturday, massive game for us. Let's be honest, more important game for us. We're going to definitely do few changes, but we're going to put very strong team out with an aim to win the game. So those changes is not, if we do them, there are going to be a lot of them, but there are going to be few. But it is because we want to give some players a chance that already played for us, started for us and all that, because we have a strong belief in them as well.
What would a place in the semi-finals mean to the club, do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
What would it mean to you?
a big thing, of course. That's why we are approaching this game with big ambitions. As I said, the cup run, if we think about it last year, how we approach the FA Cup, it is the same now with EFL Cup or when FA Cup starts. Like it's a great thing for let's say, for the clubs that are not likely to have a chance to win the league. Okay, we're all dreaming about what Leicester done, and they are a great example and a big hope to any European club. Because you can think if they done it, we can do it. But let's be honest, it's you have more chance to do it in a cup. So that's why tomorrow night it's a massive game for us.
How much encouragement do you take from the fact that you drew there at the weekend?
A lot encouragement, a lot positives, pattern for tomorrow night, what we have to do. Also, especially that during the same game was some moments of the game or some periods of the game where we weren't doing good and we weren't the best. Like in the first half, to be honest. After we scored the goal, as I said after the game, but in the second half, that is the pattern how we should play there: brave and up and positive, and aggressive, of course.
David Sullivan says he hopes that West Ham have turned a corner. Did you sense that you have?
Look, results-wise, it is only a point, you know, like only a point. Every point counts here, you know. It's a point, but that 1 point can't lift you a lot, you know. But if I see that we turned the corner in performances as a team, and also many individuals are now in much better form, which affects the team, and then as a team we are doing really good. And I said that we are we are. If you are comparing the position on table in September and now, we are a couple of places up higher, but we are still not in a position that we would like to be, of course. But if you look in the performances against, I don't know, those 4 games, like Watford, West Brom, Southampton, Middlesbrough, and then after that, Crystal Palace, Sunderland, Everton, Chelsea, Spurs, Stoke, and Man United. I'm saying that we play good football now, and we are paying the price for let's say bad start of the season. So let's say in last couple of games since the international break, we didn't gain a lot of points. So we didn't gain places at the table. No, because we got 1 point out of 6 against Spurs and against Man United. But the performances are the ones that are giving us right to think that we are on a good path.
Would beating Manchester United, getting to the semi-finals of this competition, would that set you up for the next 2 games, which it's Arsenal and Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, but we have to beat Man United,
But it could give you real confidence.
It would, but all that I want to say that tomorrow night we're going to do everything we can to beat them. And when I said that we're going to give some players a chance, that doesn't mean that we are approaching that game, because probably Man United is also going to change a little bit the team.
Well, they have a couple out, don't they? They have Pogba
Yeah,
and Mania, but both suspended, aren't they?
Yeah. Okay, but they have a squad. Okay, what I want to say, when I said that we're going to give few players a chance and that it ain't going to be the same team that played on Sunday, that doesn't mean that we are going there just to play a game. No, and we didn't regret that we beat Chelsea. I mean, we won the game tomorrow because that is a quarter-final. It's not round 3, round whatever. It's called quarter-final, which means that if you win the game, you are in semis. And semis are a big thing, and only a couple of games to the final.